All right, hello everyone. How are you today? It's Kei. So this is the 20th of April 2022 and this is on Wednesday. So I hope you're having a great day today. So let's check some charts together and see what's happening right now. So yeah. So yesterday and also the day before too, I was a bit relaxing. So today I'm checking some charts. I have been screening some charts a couple of times today, but looks like mid time frame is a bit retracing, ranging. So not really a good setups for me. But yeah, we can have a look at some charts, forex pairs, and also commodities, and we can also check Bitcoin or gold, WTI, and yeah, see what's happening. So yeah, let me just get ready. Hold on. So but yeah, I hope you're having a great day today. Towards the end of April now, so I think some parts of the world is getting hot. Spring is almost over. I heard in Japan too, it's getting hot right now. So yeah, it looks like summer is coming soon. Here too in Dubai, it's becoming already very hot. At daytime, I think it's like above 30 degrees in Celsius. So it's getting very hot. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'm ready now. So let me the screen. Okay. And yeah, as usual, as a quick disclaimer, all these contents are basically based on my own analysis experience. So when you take trades, please do with your risk management. And also, since this is live, you can please follow the rules and guidelines. That would be great. And then recently, there are so many scammers out there using my name, creating fake accounts, spamming others. So in case you receive any like direct messages through SNS, please be careful because these are not mine. And also, I don't do Telegram, I don't do Instagram, I don't do Facebook. So please be careful if you see any of these SNS using my name. I only do Twitter, YouTube, this one. And also I have a second channel, my private second channel, YouTube, where I post my daily lives and yeah, some comments, and also my web page. That's it. So yeah, please be careful because I've get recently so many reports about my fake accounts. Sometimes, you know, these people make comments on my YouTube. Like whenever I see my comments on YouTube, not on the chat, but you know, the comments on the below videos, I see Forexkei, Japanese Forexkei, and I see some comments. There's somebody's comments, and I immediately ban, report these accounts. But yeah, there are so many, so be careful. Yeah. Okay, so let me see who's here first. All right, thank you for joining, everybody. Great to see you. Sorry, today is a bit short notice, but I hope you enjoy the live until the end. Thanks for joining here. Glad to see you. VN3 and TikTok and Taifan, Asif and Oscar, Benedict and Mahesh, Ivan, Mahardika, and Zakir, Ruth and Sulaiman, John On, Rohit and Mai, Nan and Mark Won, Arkady and James, Milos. Thank you for joining. Great to see you always. All right, so now let me check some. Okay, let's start from the JPY pairs. JPY has been so weak, so all the JPYs continue to be bullish. So first, let's look into some JPY pairs. So let me switch to the trading view. Okay, and let me start from the Euro JPY. Yeah, so here is the Euro JPY daily. And if you see this at a glance, you know that this is bullish because Kumo Senko span B is bullish, A is also bullish, and Kijun Sen is also bullish, Tenkan Sen is also bullish, and Chikou span above candles. And market broke the resistance of 137.50 and looks like it's continuing bullish. There is a bit retracing, but overall it's bullish. So we can basically continue to look for the buying edge. But what I usually do is, once I capture the daily direction bullish, then I go down to either 1 hour or 30 and see if either 1 hour 30 is also bullish. If they are flat, then I simply stay away, because this is what I call the confirmation part. No matter whether you see the daily or 4 bullish, sometimes it's retracing backwards, just like today. And when the market retracing backwards, then you don't want to look for the buying edge, because you never know how far the market may reverse backwards. So in the daily chart basis, it may reverse backwards to the Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen or back to Kumo, and we never know basically how far the market may retrace. You know, as always says, the retracement happens from the lower time frame. So no matter how strong the daily chart uptrend looks to be, if you see 5-minute chart retracing backwards, and if it continuously going down in the 5, then in the 50-minute chart it also becomes bearish, 30-minute chart also becomes bearish, and 1 hour also becomes bearish, and 4-hour chart becomes bearish, and eventually daily chart may become bearish. So like this, when it comes to the beginning of the trend, it starts from the lower time frames, but the market tends to follow a major direction. So even if you see small retracement, if daily is still bullish, this retracement might be temporary and the market go upwards continuously. But once again, once it starts to retrace, let's say in 5 or 15 or even 1 hour, we never know how far the market may retrace. So that's why when you see retracement, simply you better exit. My idea is my strategy. So that's why I also look at either 1 hour 30 and see if either 1 hour or 30 is bullish. If they are flat or bearish, then simply I stay away. My strategy. And this has been so powerful. I have been creating this strategy for the last 6 years, and I have been running profits every month, every year, getting some decent returns. So that's my idea. Before I was trying this strategy with moving averages, I used to use 3 moving averages. You can remember my old videos, lives, I was using 3 moving averages, multiple time frames. But even I look at multiple time frames back then, I had some fake signals. But when I started to use Ichimoku, then it works so well. That's why I really started to use Ichimoku only. Before I was using both moving average and Ichimoku and kind of compare these 2 different situations. But now I'm only using Ichimoku for these multiple confirmations. So in that sense, let me screencast by the daily and 1 hour and exactly explain what I just said right now. So here the daily, once again, it's bullish. So it broke the resistance and now it goes bullish. But if you look at the 1 hour time frame, like this, you can see that the market retracing backwards now. Yeah, you see head and shoulders in price action. And there's a neckline break. So when you see this, you better stay away, because from here, we never know if it goes up or if it continuously be downtrend. In terms of Ichimoku, the downtrend confirmation is done by the Kumo breakout, more precisely the Senko span B breakout. When this happens, most likely the market continues to be bearish and it may retrace back to the daily Kijun. But so far as I see here, there's a Tenkan Kijun dead cross, but that's the only one. Chikou span is not technically breaking the candles yet, but once it happens, then the market may go into Kumo, and once the market really breaks the Senko span B, then that may be a beginning of the downtrend from 1 hour. And then as it goes down this way, in the daily time frame, Junsen will become flat, Kumo will become flat, and the Chikou span may start to touch candles, and the market may all the way retrace back to Junsen. So yeah, so this is where you can see the potential reverse confirmation. However, we never know yet. It may go up since daily is still bullish. So it may go bullish from here. It may mark the next bullish in the waves and continuously goes up this way too. But until we see either situations, we have to stay away is my strategy. This is what I call the range market by Ichimoku confirmation, where you see Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, or Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen dead cross is also the confirmation of this range market. Before it was bullish, the market was above Tenkan Sen or even above Kijun Sen. As long as Kijun Sen up, Kumo up, that was bullish. But right now, it's kind of retracing backwards in the range now. So this is where I stay away. And the big lesson of mine was that I used to buy here, or I used to sell here. Let's say I buy because I see some supports here. I see a support here around 138.30, and since daily is bullish, I used to buy here and put the stop loss below the support, maybe here, and expected the market goes bullish because daily is too bullish. And I failed. It went backwards and hit the stop many times. Or I used to sell here because I see head and shoulders in price action. Neckline breakout is about to happen. So when it happens, I used to sell, and the market just goes up this way. And eventually, this head and shoulders became fake, and the market continuously goes up this way. And this happens because I was not respecting the daily uptrend situation. So why I say this is because this is where people tend to lose. And if you rush into trades, then if you rush to make profits from, and you might fail in this kind of. So I happened to open Euro JPY and happened to see this chart pattern, and I thought this is a good lesson for everybody, and that's why I just introduced that concept. But from this reason, to make long story short, from this reason, I stay away this condition until the market goes either bullish or bearish. Yeah. So yeah, so that's Euro JPY. Oh, I see some comments now for joining. Great to see here. I see Milo says great move on USD JPY. Yeah, USD JPY. Let's see. Starting from the daily time frame, this is continuously bullish. Yeah. So today there's a retracement, but still Kumo's bullish, Junsen Tenkan-sen bullish, and Chikou span above candle. The market looks to be continuously bullish. However, you look at the 1 hour chart, you can see that the Kumo is now flat. According to my strategy, Senko span B flat, Senko span A is also flat, and Kijun Sen is also flat. Tenkan Sen is below Kijun Sen now. That cross happened already. And then Chikou span breakout is already happening. So this is more bearish than the Euro JPY. Euro JPY, if you can remember, the market is still above the Kumo, and Chikou span breakout didn't happen still in 1 hour. Let me just switch back to Euro JPY. So you see Euro JPY 1 hour chart, I say this retracement may be shallow because Chikou span is attaching. Market is not into Kumo yet. But if you look at the USD JPY, this is more bearish. Going to Kumo, Chikou span breakout. So once the market breaks Kumo, then it may continuously retreat downtrend. And also we had this head and shoulders. Neckline breakout happened clearly here. And that was also reversal. Where there were supports, became resistance 3 hours ago. And the market was resisted by the Tenkan-sen. And now looks like it's going down. So yeah, so here I would prefer to wait until the market breaks the Kumo and follow the downtrend in. But we can follow the daily chart since it's still uptrend. So if you want to follow 1 hour after the breakout, the Kumo, and if you want to sell, then that means you're following 1 hour direction. The 1 hour direction is bearish once it happens, and the market may continue to be bearish, but it may turn bullish at some point because daily chart is still bullish. So in that case, you have to exit quickly. You have to exit with a break even or small profit and wait until the market comes above Kumo in 1 hour and Chikou span above candles, and the candles comes above. Yeah, the Kumo also, Kijun Sen should turn bullish also to be able to buy afterward. But yeah, so yeah, from here the market may continue to be downtrending. So as long as it goes downtrending, you can keep trading in 1 hour basis, and then 2 hour become flat, daily eventually become flat. So it really depends on your trading style. Just sharing thoughts on this market because I thought this is a great example for the retracing market. Okay, so let me check some other comments now. Thank you for joining. Great to see you. Okay, Maishwan says, can you analyze about CAD Swiss franc? It's trending. Okay, so let's see. CAD Swiss franc. Starting from the daily chart, this is now bullish. Yeah, the Kumo is bullish now. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen both bullish. And Chikou span above candles. It broke the resistance also 0.7513. So this is continuously bullish. So now let's check 1 hour. See if 1 hour is also bullish or not. So let's see. Here is 1 hour. And you can see 1 hour is along with the major direction. You can see also Kumo's bullish. Kijun-sen is bullish. Market above Tenkan-sen and Chikou span above candles. So this is showing nicely in stably bullish trend. So this is where I look for buying it. But not the JPY pairs. If you compare this 1 hour situation to 1 hour in USD JPY, you see this is retracing backwards. Euro JPY, it's retracing backwards too. And Pound JPY also in 1 hour, it's retracing backwards too. And AUD JPY also in 1 hour, it's kind of retracing sideways or bearish still. Broke the Kijun-sen also. And CAD JPY, this is also range. However, look at the CAD Swiss franc, this one is still trending up in 1 hour. And this would be my favorite pair to look for a buying at this situation. So this is basically how I select the pair to trade. But if you get wrong, then you might end up with losing trades, losing streaks, and you might lose confidence too in that way. Right, active Himelda, thank you for joining. See you here. Yeah, Richard also, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Right, Kush says, hi Kay, USD JPY has hit the price theory of V value. Do you think it will reach the M value? Yeah, so that's about the price theory. So let me talk about that quickly. So Kush asks, USD JPY has hit the price theory of V value. So let me switch to USD JPY. And in terms of the price theory, we have to take the daily time frame. Here's the daily chart. And let me place the price targets. Okay. So, according to the Ichimoku price theory, yeah, the market hit the V target. So NT level was here at 128.15, V target was 128.93, and N target is 132.05. And this is based on the N wave from A, B, and C. And these are the targets by Ichimoku price theory. So yeah, looks like the market reached a V target, and now it's retracing backwards. So yeah, it may retrace backwards continuously. Once the market breaks Tenkan-sen, then it can retrace back to Kijun-sen. So if you still want to look for the buying edge, then you better wait until the market breaks the V target or the previous resistance level. If that's the case, if this happens, then the market may reach to the next target, to the N target, 132.05. And once the market breaks that level, be bullish, then eventually it goes up to the E target, 135.84. So that's the price theory. I think this is also very effective on other JPY pairs. I have been seeing that other pairs has been respecting these targets very much. So you can look into it and apply the analysis. Okay, let's see. Homan says, Kei, if you just consider major pairs and exclude cross pairs, do you think that your performance will decrease? I might lose opportunities because I have less pair that way. So yeah, my performance may decrease. Yeah. My performance is based on these 21 pairs on my watch list. So if I lose, if I have less opportunities, then my performance might be lower. So in that case, I have to screen charts more times per day, not 3 times, but maybe up to 5 or 6 times, or maybe 7 times, then my performance may be the same. So, but that will be too much for me. 7 times screening per day is almost impossible for me. So I don't think I will do that. Okay, Camila says, Kei-san can review on Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD, let's see. Switch to Euro AUD now. This is a daily time frame. Yeah, so Euro AUD is now ranging. Kumo down, Kijun Sen down, Chikou span below candles, but the market is ranging now and there is no trend. So it may retrace back to Kijun Sen here. The market is above the Tenkan Sen now, so it may touch Kijun Sen, and if it resisted by the Kijun Sen, then it can go downwards this way. But for now, I prefer to hold this situation. Yeah, the previous bounce by the Kijun Sen was here on 15th of May, and it has been below the Kijun Sen for the last 27 bars. So in average, the market retraces back to Kijun Sen 6 candles, and 27 is already 1 candlestick more than 26 Kijun Sen retracement. So from that reason, also from here, it may retrace back. So this is not a good timing to sell. And I think lower time frame is also flat. If I look at the 1 hour, obviously it's flat. Yeah, and spiky. And also I see these wicks and downwards. So this is also a very tricky. Okay, let's see. Dink says, hi Kay, the currency strength chart website no longer works. Is there an alternative? Oh, it doesn't work? It should work. Just in case. There might be something wrong with that website. Yeah, looks like it's working. So no problem, you keep using it. This is a currency strength chart. Currently, so USD is very weak, Pound is very weak. Unlike a few days ago, looks like market is exactly opposite now. JPY is becoming strong now today, and AUD is also strong, and CAD is also strong, and that's why all the pairs are going backwards. Directions completely changed today. And this is where we have to stay away, because when the market currencies power change, the directions change, yes, then it can be spiky, volatile. So yeah, need to stay away. Okay, let's see. Nam says, hello Kason, I saw CAD JPY at the end of 15 bar of time cycle on the daily chart. Will you use it to avoid enter the markets? Let me see. So you are saying CAD JPY at the end 15 bars of time cycles in a daily time. Okay, so let's see. So let me put the time cycles here now. I think my time cycles are all the way in the back, so I have to redo the time cycles now. But yeah, let's. At the end of 15 bars of time cycles on daily chart, let me put this. Let me quickly analyze time cycles. So this is 18 bars in between the previous highs here, and for the lows, see how many candles it was. It was 17. Okay, so we have some Kihon Suchi time cycles on the lows and highs right now. So we can keep this for future reference. So, okay, so let's see. This case, the next potential low can be marked on the 22nd April, which is 2 days afterwards. Will be the potential low, and then the swing high, it could be around 12th of May. So if this uptrend may persistent, then in these time cycles, it may go down for the next 2 days and maybe bounce on the Tenkan-sen, and then it goes up until 12th of May. So far it's okay. We can still continuously trail the profits. You're still in. But since we have doji today, if this ends with a doji today, and if tomorrow breaks the doji bearish, then it may continue down, to be downtrend. And Kijun Sen may become flat. Kuma also may become flat when it happens, and then you stop looking for the buying it. But as of now, it's still bullish, so we can still expect this scenario bullish towards 12th of May. I think that's also important key to monitor the time cycles. Is that the market does not always respect time cycles, but sometimes it actually goes wrong, and when it goes wrong, then simply you have to redo time. So this is the time cycles of now, but as the original book says, we have to continue to monitor to see which time cycles market respects, which Henkabi the market respects. So this is just one of the examples. This 17 may become 26 or this 17 may become 9 or 17 or 6. So we just continuously monitor and see which time cycles, which Kihon number the market may respect. But I think this is a good example for time cycles. I will just keep this, and we can come back sometime around May and see if this happens or not. That's a good example of time cycles. Okay, let's see. All right, Charlie, good to see you. Thank you for joining, Eugene. Which says, K, going against the daily and weekly trend will be bad idea regarding USD JPY. Yeah, so USD JPY still on the weekly is bullish, and the daily is also bullish. So at this stage, you can't sell. Yeah, at least for me, I don't sell because this is bullish. I always look for the buying edge. So 1 hour is now head and shoulders and about to break the Kumo. But since it's bullish in the weekly and daily chart, I still wait until the market goes bullish afterwards. Even after the market breaks Kumo in 1 hour, as long as daily is bullish, I still wait until the market breaks Kumo and it goes bullish in this. But if daily goes flat, daily becomes flat like this, and when I see this Kumo breakout, then I may start to follow downtrend 1 hour or maybe 4 hour and target to the daily kijun. So basically, I'm a trend follower, so I follow higher time frame direction. I mean daily for the 4 hour direction. I follow on the Forexkei. It says, when doing top-down analysis, which time frame price action is more reliable? Obviously, the daily time. Daily price action works best among all the other. Okay, Tai says, Pound CAD is good. All right, let me check. CAD. Yeah, Pound CAD is extending bearish now. I was looking for the sell chance, but I wasn't able to capture the selling edge, so still haven't took the trade yet. But yeah, daily is nicely downtrending. It is breaking the support. It's breaking the support level 1.6292, and also 1 hour shows bearish. So yeah, we can follow downtrend. It broke the support nicely bearish. This is downtrend. So what I usually do is I look into the 5-minute chart in this case and use some different tools, like Bollinger Band, Basics, capture the selling edge. But looks like now it has gone all the way down. So in this case, let's see how many pips is going down after the previous resistance. This is yeah, like almost like 60 pips down. High wave, 60 pips down. And also, if you look at the candles, you see the candles body is getting bigger and bigger. This is showing overheating market. So when I see these candlesticks body is getting bigger and bigger, then I would wait for the retracement, then pull back to sell afterwards. In this situation, I don't simply jump into based on this 5-minute. So that's so simply when I see this, I stay away for the next couple of hours, see if this happens, and then if this happens after a couple of hours later, I will capture this and look for the selling edge. But if the market has gone down already after a couple of hours, I just say, oh well, yeah, just leave chart for the next couple of hours, or simply look at some other pairs. But as for now, you know, this is at least not a good time to sell. This is just like a falling knife. hard to catch. So yeah, I would prefer to stay away. This I wave. But yeah, this is nicely downtrending. If you're selling it already, no reason to exit. Keep holding the sell. But if you are newly planning to sell, then this is not a good timing right now. Okay, let's see. Let me see some comments now. So well, thank you for joining. USD CAD, please. So yeah, USD CAD, let's see. Let's look into the daily time frame first. So it looks like because of the very weak USD today and stronger CAD, this currency is also going down very much. Just like we saw it on the strength chart just earlier, USD has been very weak. CAD and AUDs are also very strong. Pound and Euro is currently weak. So yeah, since that, this pair, USD CAD is going. And let's see, in 1 hour chart, okay, this looks to be nicely downtrending. Yeah, and I just wanted to make sure that there is no previous support. And I think there is support here. 1.2479 level. So this is support from the this is a 6th of April support, and this is getting close. And since Kumo is looking a bit thin, so whenever you see thin Kumo, the market may retrace at the next support in this time. So it may bounce and goes up, and it may be resisted by the Tenkan-sen in going down, and that will be the best timing to look for the sell chance. So yeah, here too, I don't really jump into the market in this. You can see after this small doji, the body of the candles are getting bigger and bigger. This is getting stronger and stronger bearish strength in 1 hour. But yeah, since Kumo's thin, it may be trade. So not a good time to sell newly right now. But if you're selling it already, then keep trading profits. Alright, thank you for joining everybody. Great to see you. This Wednesday looks like markets are active now. So JPY pairs are not really good to trade right now because all retracing, but we can focus on some USD and CAD pairs. Some trends right now. Okay, Faid says, Kei, what do you think of wicks on candles? Are they important to see what the candles are doing? Because without wicks, it's easy to identify price actions. Yes, you have to see the wicks also. Yeah, you have to see the wicks. Depending on how long the wicks are, it shows also a strong resistance. So I always count the wicks also whenever I draw the trend lines and support resistance line or Fibonacci levels. I always look at the wicks. I always take the wicks to do that. So yeah, it's very important. Hey, Mars says, hi Kei, does the distance between the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen have any importance? Yes, it does. It does. When you see Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen away, like in this case, in the 1 hour chart, this shows a strong downtrend. And when they are close, well, actually, let me take it back. When you see the Y gap in between Kijun-sen, this shows a strong and stable downtrend in this time, in a short to mid term. So in that sense, this 1 hour chart, Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen are a bit wide, getting wider and wider. So this means that this is stably downtrending. But when they are close, sometimes you see exactly Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen together and going down towards the same direction like this. And when you see this, this is showing the strongest downtrend. This is showing overshooting market. So when you see this, you better stay away because this is too much and the market may reverse backwards very soon. So that's the situation. Let's see if I can find that example somewhere. So here you see Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen gap is kind of wide. This is showing stable uptrend in the short to mid. But when you see the lines are too close, going the same direction, a good example may be, maybe just like here. You can see that the on these few candles from here to here, see the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen has been very close. So this is showing the strong and stable market, but this is overheating, so the market may face backwards soon. But as it consolidates, the gap becomes wider and wider. This is showing stable uptrend. And after the market breaks this level, this is the true uptrend. This is a good chance to buy. Breakout. So that you can expect the market breaks further and goes up furthermore. But afterwards, you see also small gaps in between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen here. And this means that this is overheating market. You see these three candles has been bullish very strongly. These are overshooting, so you have to expect the market may stop uptrend and it may reverse. So this is how you can understand the distance between Tenkan-sen and Kijun. And this is very effective, especially when you see overheating market, quite effective. So you can look back some charts or look at some real charts and find these examples. Yeah, Ichimoku is so powerful. Ichimoku is not only about the 5 lines, but also you can actually understand many aspects in the market. I've seen that the people only talk about the Kumo breakout, Chikou span breakout, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen cross trading signals, and they talk about they work or not. Ichimoku is actually much more than that. If you understand Ichimoku properly, then you should be safe in terms of psychology, emotionally. You can be safely trading. I think that's the most important part. Okay, so let me some other comments until the end of the live today. Let's see. All right. Elmo says, "Hi Kei, can you take a look at USD CNH, CHF, USD CHF? I have it here. Let me take a look at this one." In a daily time frame, this is now bullish, but today is retracing because of the weak USD, retracing backwards. So we have to stay away. It may retrace back to Tenkan-sen, bounce and goes up, but now it's retracing. If you look at the 1 hour chart, you can exactly see that the market broke the Kijun-sen. Now going back to Kumo, Chikou span touching. This is not the best timing to trade. Okay, Active Himelda says, if they were to give you 100 USD, how long do you think you can take you to grow it to your normal account level? Just asking in respectable way, of course. 100 USD, I never traded 100 USD account. So I'm not sure, but if I have a 10% return per monthly basis, then in the first month I will gain $110, and on the second month I will gain like $121, so on. But I can compound. You can do the calculation in that. But Yeah, but I would say some months I have, much less than 10%. Sometimes I get like 3%, 5%, or sometimes 0%, depending on my situation. Sometimes I'm busy doing something else, and in that case, I can't trade much, and that will be below 10%. But some months I get 10%. Like in the month of March, I got much more than 60% return. So yeah, in average, I 10%. But if I can compound continuously, and that will most likely how much I will be. Okay, Jalash says, hi Kei Sensei, long time seeing you. Yeah, it's been a long time, Jalash. Welcome back here. Also revive my Discord membership. I have just changed jobs. It's too hectic. Oh yeah, thanks so much for coming back. And I think that's a good point that the things happen in the life. Job might be busy, or we might become busy for our relationship, or maybe family issue happen, health issue may happen. Sometimes you have to leave, but the most important part is consistency. No matter what happens in your life, if you can be only consistent on what you do until you get success, then you'll be successful. Yeah, myself also had some ups and downs in my life, but I kept trading. I kept looking at charts, trading charts every day. That's why I became good at trading right now. So I think consistency is the key. So I say welcome back, Jalash, for coming back to. Okay, Mike says, are you holding a buy or sell order for any currencies? No, not right now. I have no position. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, let's see. Thank you for joining, everybody. Great to see you. Which says, okay, if I was to use the monthly and weekly as higher time frame, and the daily and 4-hour time frames mid frame, should I use 1 or 30 for my entries? Yeah, you can do that. In that case, you don't have to use 5 or 15. You can use 1 or 30 to trade, or looking for the trading edge these time frames. Yeah, let's see. Reese says, is Ichimoku really work on crypto markets? As far as I see markets, yes, it works. Ichimoku Basic settings works in crypto. Yeah, let me quickly check the Bitcoin right now. Let me just give you my thought on the Bitcoin based on Ichimoku 5 lines default. So here's Bitcoin, and this is now range. Obviously, because market is into the Kumo now, Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat. And Chikou span is below the candles. But looks like the market is retracing back to Kijun, is my view. Because when it's range, the market always comes back to Kijun, always retraces back to Kijun-sen like this. This is the pattern. So now looks like it's retracing back to Kijun. It's my view. Yeah, and speaking of the forecast lines, at the end of the forecast lines is 22nd of April in the daily time. So in 2 days, let's see where it lands. If it lands within the forecast lines, then it may continue to range. If it comes above the forecast lines, it may be bullish afterwards. If it comes below the forecast lines, it may continue to be bearish. So my advice is not to do anything for the next 2 days, Bitcoin, until you confirm the end of the forecast. Okay, so yeah, I guess I will be ending the live soon. Eric Hagao, thank you for sharing the tweet from CIS. Yeah, it may be true. I don't want to make comment on that. Basically, technical analysis by Ichimoku. Yeah, whatever happens, whatever people say about any currencies, strengths and weaknesses, and the momentum, I simply follow Ichimoku directions, Forex. That's it. This range, I simply stay away my mind. Okay, so yeah, I guess I will end the live for now. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining the live until the day. So yeah, after this, in about 10 minutes, I will be doing another interview, one of GTS graduate member. And once I'm done, I will edit and upload on my YouTube. So hopefully you can enjoy our talk also. Yeah, sometimes I like to talk like just myself, you know, like talk like this in live. But sometimes I like to talk with someone about the market, about mindset, and discuss so that you know, I can also you know, think about my opinion, the discussion. So hopefully once I upload, you will enjoy. See you on the next one. So yeah, this is Wednesday. We have 2 more days to trade. So hopefully you can gain some nice pips with nice risk management skills. And I hope to see you again. So yeah, until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Right, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.